Attenzione, questo gioco può contenere scene di violenza, gore, abusi sessuali e sesso violento. Insomma, buona visione. Ciao a tutti ragazzi e bentornati a The Cat Lady. Continuiamo da dove eravamo rimasti.
What the? How did I get back here?
Una rinfrescata della situazione. Abbiamo appena finito il colloquio con la regina delle sanguisughe e ne è venuto fuori che ora abbiamo una missione nel mondo, che è liberarci di questi 5 parassiti, persone che in pratica infettano il mondo. Abbiamo un piede di porco e, ricordate, delle assi da spostare e direi che ora ce la possiamo fare. Si trovano dentro la casetta e ostruiscono un bottone per attivare un macchinario per fare sacrifici. Insomma, adesso vedete, la casetta è qui vicino. Eccoci. Dentro. Ecco le assi. Il buco è ricoperto di sangue. Brutta sorpresa, decisamente brutta sorpresa. La porta non si apre e il sangue attiva il macchinario. Non smetterò mai di dire quanto mi piace la grafica. Guardate il macchinario in azione. Ok, usciamo da di qui. È giusto dare la sua parte anche ai Mika Mick, che hanno fatto questa bellissima colonna sonora. Questa canzone che sentite sotto si chiama Inside ed è di Warner. E Michalski è il genio che ha prodotto il gioco. Bene ragazzi, è dunque con piacere che inauguro il secondo capitolo di The Cat Lady. Godetevelo. Tanto ormai avreste capito cosa vi attende. Avete capito di sicuro. Tutto inquietante, sanguinario, maniaco perverso, dall'inizio alla fine. Questo è un capitolo molto discorsivo. Vi auguro di avere un buon inglese. Secondo primo respiro.
Yes, I do enjoy fine art. Thank you for noticing. There's a certain raw beauty to it that modern painters often fail to recreate. I always wanted to be an artist myself, but it'll be a long time before I can call myself that. I often say that patients are my canvas, but my job is more about restoration, obviously. I look at the damaged human minds and bring them back to their former beauty.
Insomma, questo tipo è uno
I'm
psichiatra.
sorry, I'm probably boring you.
No, it's not that. It's just... It's been a difficult couple of days. I'd really like to go home.
Of course, and go home you will. As soon as we've done this little assessment, okay? You probably know how it works. I've read in your file you used to be a nurse.
Yes, I know very well how it works. You want to check if I'm nuts.
ovvero fuori di testa.
Well, I wouldn't use that expression, obviously. But yes, we have to make sure you're safe and figure out how to help you. Also, as a nurse yourself, you know there's always paperwork involved. These forms won't fill themselves. Honestly, Susan, you have nothing to worry about. This is just a formality. I could tell straight away that you are not nuts.
Fine. What would you like to know? I will answer all your questions. Then I'll go home, take a long shower, and catch up on sleep.
Wonderful. Let's see then. Where do we begin?
E questo era un taglio temporale. Ora vediamo ciò che è successo in pratica dopo il suicidio. Il tentato suicidio, a quanto pare.
She's awake, Doctor.
Good evening. It's good to see you awake at last. You're in the Cedar Lake Hospital. My name is Andrew. I'm one of the doctors. Would you confirm your name for me, please?
Susan Ashworth, I can remember, ignore. Direi che Susan ti può bastare.
Susan.
Hi, Susan. I'm glad to see you're all right. You're on the ward now. Your condition is stable. I can see your brain functions just fine and there's no permanent damage of any sort. We've checked your internal organs and they're fine too. You're a very lucky lady, Susan. You might experience extreme tiredness and lethargy for a couple of days, but that should soon pass. I would advise plenty of rest now. The nurses on this ward will take it from here. Please let them know if you need anything. Take care, Susan. Yeah? Please, don't try to speak. What did you say? Don't worry, Mrs. Ashworth. Your arm is fine. No. There was nothing wrong with your arm, darling. Now calm down.
Era spaventata
Would you
che...
like me to get you some water? Let me get you a drink. I'll be back in a second.
Era spaventata che, come nella sequenza che abbiamo appena fatto, il braccio fosse danneggiato o l'avesse proprio perso, come abbiamo visto noi, spezzato a metà. Ma no, è tutto intero. Quindi probabilmente era solo un sogno.
I'm sorry, Susan. Did I wake you? I have to take your blood pressure. 2 seconds and I'm gone. My name is Liz, by the way.
Hi.
I'm sorry. I know this isn't very nice. Believe me, I hate waking people up just for this. But being a nuisance is part of my stupid job, unfortunately. Oof, I hate this place. Tell you what, Susan. Can I call you Susan?
No.
So anyway, I shouldn't say it, but you know I'm going to anyway. You are so lucky. It's crazy. You doing what you've done, and her walking in, seeing what she saw. That was a chance. 1 in a million. I'm not making any sense again, am I? I'm tired. They're working us to death here, you know. Modern day slavery. One day I'll tell them what I really think. I swear I will. Ah, and here it is. You've got the blood pressure of an 18-year-old. Just wanted to say you're lucky, I think. And that I hope you've changed your mind about some things. Got to go, but I'll see you later. You take care, sweetheart, yeah?
Penso che non dovresti fare troppe considerazioni personali ai casi di tentativo di suicidio. Però magari è solo una mia impressione. Brutta roba. Brutta roba.
Bad dream?
Eh sì, non vedo perché dirle una cagata.
Yeah, a really bad one.
I knew it. I could see as soon as I came in the room that you were having a nightmare. I guess I shouldn't have woken you up. What was it about?
Perché il volume della sua voce è così basso? Mi bruciavano viva.
I was burnt alive.
Actually, it reminds me of something that happened the other day. There was this woman on the emergency unit, and she really wanted to smoke, you know? But they wouldn't let her, of course. She wasn't well at all, not just injured, but not right in the head. She was on 10 litres of oxygen through the face mask. She had to stay in bed, she was told. But she wouldn't listen, of course, and as soon as they'd left, she lit up a fag. The whole room went up in flames, and so did she. I guess you didn't really want to know that, did you? That's just me and my big gob. Typical. I never know when to shut up.
Continuo a pensare che siano cose davvero poco carine a dire una che ha cercato di morire. Ma, Miss Simpatia, ridimmi il tuo nome?
What was your name again?
I forgot to introduce myself, didn't I? I always do that. So sorry, Susan. My name is Elizabeth. But you can call me Liz, like everyone else.
You're here a lot. Every time I open my eyes, I see you.
They make auxiliaries do crazy hours here. Seriously, I feel like I've got no life sometimes. I'll be here till the morning. To be honest, I keep coming here to hide. Please don't give me away. I just want to rest my legs for 2 minutes, that's all.
Che cosa mi è successo?
What happened to me?
Well, how much do you remember?
I took some pills, and I fell asleep in the chair. I remember how the room kept spinning around me slowly. I felt so calm, and then...
Non penso sia il caso di raccontarle di tutto ciò che ho visto. Mi sono svegliata e c'eri te.
I woke up here, and I saw you. Can you now tell me who found me, and what happened?
Well, your body went into a coma. You were lucky she came home and found you. I told you that before.
What? Who found me?
Your daughter, of course. She called an ambulance. If it wasn't for her, you'd sure be dead now, Susan.
My daughter?
Yes. Why? Why'd you look so pale all of a sudden, Susan?
I don't have a daughter. Whoever she is, she lied.
But why would she do that?
How should I know? I was in a coma, apparently.
So she lied. It doesn't change the fact that you owe her your life.
I was fine. I didn't ask for any help. Sorry.
La faccenda si infittisce. Insomma, io sono svenuta per colpa delle pillole quando una tipa mi ha trovata, si è spacciata per mia figlia e ha chiamato l'ospedale. Ma, da quant'è che sono qui?
How long have I been here?
I was told you arrived at the hospital at 7 in the evening. You had a cardiac arrest in the ambulance. They had to resuscitate you. Your heart stopped beating for nearly a minute, but they managed to bring you back. You went to the intensive care unit, where they gave you a dose of antidote and pumped your stomach. As soon as your condition was stable, they brought you on this ward. It's called Dime Ward. I call it Die Ward, because all the patients who come here want to die. It's a suicide watch unit. That's why it's so strict. You have to be careful. Nurses here are trigger happy with the sedatives.
Continuo a pensare che siano giudizi abbastanza rompipalle da fare a un suicida. Quando è che mi fanno andare a casa?
When will they let me go home?
I'm not sure. Probably not today. Maybe tomorrow. Look, I shouldn't say that, but you seem like a nice person. I feel like I should warn you. There's this doctor here. They call him Dr. X. He's a chief of psychiatry in this hospital. You won't be able to go home until he's talked to you, and he's really good at getting into your head. You know what I'm saying? He will ask you a lot of tricky questions. But he's a really great guy. You should trust him.
Immagino che sia il tipo con cui sto parlando nel taglio temporale, il Dr. X. Ok, dimmi qualcosa di più.
Tell me more about this Dr. X.
His name is Xavier Zellman. but everyone just calls him Dr. X. He comes on the ward often, usually late in the afternoon or in the evening. I personally really like him, but you hear all sorts of stories in a place like this, you know. I don't know what to believe anymore. All I know is he's been very friendly and supportive. Some doctors won't even say hello to you, but Dr. X usually stops and asks how I am. He knows I have some problems. He can see I'm not happy here. He actually offered me some free weekly sessions. I think I might take him up on his offer.
What are they saying about him?
Oh yeah, they say he's a big flirt. Nurses, cleaners, patients. He doesn't care, as long as they're wearing a skirt. One girl I knew, Linda, I heard they had an affair. Stupid girl. Well, she left, and I never saw her again. Now why do you think that is? Dr. X got her knocked up. They covered it up and quietly got rid of her. Probably paid her some money. I don't know how these things work, but it must have been enough to shut her up. I bet he'll be more careful now. But I can't really say a bad word about him, personally. Well, one thing. Maybe. Don't laugh, okay? He's got a weird smell.
What do you mean?
He smells funny. I don't know. Maybe it's just bad aftershave. Or maybe it's something he eats.
Oh, thanks for the warning. I'll try not to get too close to him.
Now that I think about it, there's something else too. I'll tell you this, Susan. He starts talking to you, and you just open up and tell him everything. It's very odd. I don't exactly hide things from people, but he got some really private stuff out of me. Really private. You know what I mean? Things I wouldn't tell my mother about. And we haven't even started those sessions yet. So, be prepared for that.
Sure. But it's a bit too late for me to hide how I feel now anyway. I think I made it very clear when I swallowed those pills.
Insomma, mi stanno mandando da un maniaco puzzolente. Va bene? E hai visto questa tipa che si è spacciata per mia figlia?
Did you see this daughter of mine?
No, sorry, Susan. Apparently she came in the ambulance with you, but then she remembered something and had to go. I think someone mentioned she went in quite a hurry.
Of course she did. She was worried I'd ask her what she was doing in my flat.
Saving your life?
Do I really have to give her a benefit of the doubt just because of that?
One would assume so. That girl is a hero. Maybe real heroes always leave before their identity is revealed.
Or she was a burglar, attempting to steal from me.
That's a possibility too. Have you got anything very precious in your flat?
Maybe.
Non penso che uno scassinatore, se trova una casa aperta con dentro una tipa svenuta, si ferma e chiama il 118. Magari prima m'ha rapinato completamente. Però potrebbe essere un servizio interessante. Se tipo lo Stato pagasse la gente per andare ogni tanto a curiosare nelle case di qualcuno per vedere se ci sono dei cadaveri. Sto facendo troppo un viaggio. Dimmi qualcosa di più riguardo di te. Dai, riguardo. Dio, cosa ho detto?
Tell me something more about yourself.
Me? I'm a nobody. I'm just a hard-working girl. We all have to pay our bills somehow, right? I rent a room not far from here. There are 2 other girls living in the house. One is an auxiliary nurse, like me. She's always sick. The other one is a stripper. At least I think so. She's never home at night.
Maybe she works at night, like you.
Yeah, but I don't leave for work wearing red stockings and heels, do I?
No, you're right. You're a real nurse, not some man's fantasy of one.
I used to do all that for my boyfriend. You know, dress up as a sexy nurse and all. Well, I did it just once, really. He didn't like it that much. He didn't like me that much either. Broke up with me last Valentine's Day. Of all the days, he chose that one, eh? He never told me why, but I don't care anymore.
Brutta roba, ragazzi. Avviso per il futuro, non lasciate la fidanzata il giorno di San Valentino. Sono stanco, dai, lasciami dormire.
I'm tired. Let me sleep now.
Fine. I'll see you again. Be careful who you trust here, Susan. They will be watching you.
How do I know you're not one of them?
You don't. But do I really look like a bad person to you?
Sì.
I don't know. Maybe not.
I'll see you tonight. Remember what I said. Dreams are just dreams. But when they turn into nightmares, it's good to have someone there to pinch your arm and wake you up. Right?
Dolce e profondo.
We'll start with a little chat about your childhood. I want you to be as honest as possible. It's important if we want to get to the bottom of your problem. Count to 10 and tell me when you're ready, Susan.
1, 5, 3, 4, 6, 9, 10.
This isn't all about whether you're nuts or not, like we said before. It's about finding what has caused how you're feeling now and creating a working solution. In order to achieve that, I need to get to know you better. Can we talk about your childhood first? Your parents. When you're a child, your life revolves around them. What was your father like? Did you have a good relationship with him?
Ok, e qui mi costruisco la mia storia personale. No, dai, il babbo me lo voglio fare un buon babbo, dai.
Yeah, I had a great dad. I have very fond memories of my father. He was always there for me, no matter what I did. He never got angry or upset. I suppose I never really gave him any reasons to be. I was a good child, not perfect. But then again, no one's perfect. Whatever made me try to kill myself, it definitely has nothing to do with him.
Where is he now?
He died 6 years ago. Cancer.
Do you miss him?
Of course I miss him. How can you even ask me that?
It's my job to ask these questions, Susan. Let's talk about your mother now. What was she like? Would you care to tell me about her?
Non si può avere una vita troppo felice. Facciamo... L'ho persa da bambina.
I lost her when I was still a child.
So you were brought up by a single dad. What happened to your mother?
She...
È morta alla nascita, mi ha abbandonato, si è suicidata. No, troppo triste. Morta alla nascita.
died giving birth. I never even had a chance to meet her. I often wonder what she was like. Why is life so unfair? It's our one goddamn right to have a mother. But I was robbed of it, just like of everything else.
E io che avevo pensato di aver preso la mela
I'm
triste.
beginning to get a better picture. That's enough about your parents for now. Let's take 2 minutes, and we will talk about something else.
Oh,
I need to get out of this place. I hate hospitals. Besides, I really want to go home and forget all about this.
posso muovermi. Guarda come ballo. Ok, salviamo. Fatto. Non voglio dormire qui ora. Comunque non sono stanca. Ok, vediamo. Orologio. Le lancette sono ferme. Probabilmente rotto. Ho solo bisogno di nuove batterie. Vero. Oh, sono i pacchetti che danno i guanti. Prendiamone uno. Wow. Staccati, ho un guanto. Prendiamone tanti. Perfetto, ho una scorta completa. Acqua fredda. E ora me ne vado lasciando il rubinetto aperto. Sono una persona orribile. Vediamo. Ah, questa è la... non mi viene la parola. In pratica ha scritto tutto ciò che ho, penso. Tutti i medicinali che mi somministrano. È una lista di medicinali per la paziente nella stanza 2. Penso che sia io. Sono sotto un sacco di sedativi, a quanto pare. La roba che mi sta dando potrebbe mettere fuori gioco un cavallo. E fa venire anche mal di testa per un mese. Ah no, è fargli venire anche mal di testa per un mese. Tutto ciò potrebbe causare allucinazioni e paranoia. Forse è per quello che ho avuto quello strano sogno. Bizzarro. Perché mi dovrebbero dare tutta questa roba? Non sono pazza, lo so per certo. Se c'è qualcuno di pazzo qui, è qualcuno che mi dà tutte queste medicine per alcuna buona ragione medica. Un mazzo di chrysanthemums, che ve l'ho andato a vedere sul dizionario. Odio i fiori. Prendiamoli. Non li prendo, non mi piacciono i fiori, soprattutto i chrysanthemums. Odoriamoli. Non mi piacciono i fiori, ma che palle. C'è una paziente o è vuoto? Ho un cuscino. Non c'è niente di interessante. Ok, facciamo un giro. Vediamo questa. La lista dei medicinali per la paziente nella stanza 1 e qualche nota. Suo nome è Anna Barton, 35 anni, sta prendendo un sacco di sedativi e ha un lungo passato di abuso di droga. Sembra che sulla cima, sembra che soprattutto stia prendendo metadone per la sindrome di privazione da eroina. C'è una nota che dice che è una paziente privata che sta qui per sua volontà. Donna fortunata. Penso che non sarà così facile per me lasciare questo posto. Oh, gente viva. Parlami. Parlami, non scappare, parlami tu. Scommetto che quegli occhiali rossi le fanno credere di essere attraente. Ah, sì, insomma, è una cretina. Vorrei andare a casa.
I'd like to go home now.
Well, so would I. But there are procedures and a system in place. I can't just let you go like that.
What?
Look, I'm very busy at the moment. I'll come and talk to you in a minute, all right?
Dove sono spariti i sottotitoli? Vabbè, più o meno ho capito. Ha detto che in pratica non mi può lasciare andare. Mi sento molto meglio ora. Potete farmi andare, per favore?
I feel much better now. Can you please discharge me?
I'm glad to hear that. But I can't discharge you until Dr. X sees you. He should be doing his round very soon. Please return to your bed and wait for him, all right?
Insomma, non posso andarmene prima che il dottor X non mi abbia esaminato. È qui Liz.
Is Liz here?
And who's Liz?
That young nurse who was here last night. Black hair, very chatty. She said her name was Liz.
I'm sorry. A lot of people come through here. I can't remember everyone's name. Can you return to your bed now, please? It's nearly time for your medication. I can't be chasing around after every single patient.
Beg your pardon?
Look, I'm very busy at the moment. I'll come and talk to you in a minute, all right?
Che cazzone. Oh. È la lettera che ti permette di uscire da sto posto. Ed è di Ann Barton, quella nella stanza vicino a me. Se la prendo me ne vado.
Please do not touch these. They are all confidential documents.
Yeah? Well, maybe you shouldn't leave them out on the desk for everyone to see.
If you are looking for something to read, we have some magazines for patients here.
Thanks, but I think I'll pass.
Che rompipalle. Sono file sui pazienti. Sono accatastati sul banco. Oh no.
Please do not touch these. They are all confidential documents.
I was only going to tidy up.
I'm sorry, are you one of the housekeepers? Why did you dress up as a patient?
I just can't stand mess, that's all. And there's no need to be sarcastic.
Who's being sarcastic?
Madonna, che rompicoglioni. Oh, questi sembrano già più simpatici. Scusate, dov'è l'uscita?
Excuse me, where's the exit?
It's just down the corridor, ma'am.
Thanks. I'll be on my way then.
Can I see the discharge letter first?
A discharge letter? What for?
Some of our patients are under observation and aren't allowed out of the ward. For their own safety, of course.
It sounds like we're prisoners here.
It's for the patient's safety, ma'am. If you haven't been discharged by the doctors, I'm afraid I can't let you through. May I ask what your name is?
Il mio nome è... Lasciatemi andare, stronzi. Vabbè, andiamo per le vie legali, non mi va di andare nei casini.
My name is Susan Ashworth. Can I go now?
If you've not been discharged, I can't let you out, Mrs. Ashworth. I'm afraid there's nothing I can do for you, ma'am. You should talk to the doctor first and come back with a letter and some form of identification.
Ok, basta, andiamo a cercare sto Dr. X. La stronza. Oh. Deve essere la paziente della stanza 2. Dio, non sembra confusa? Madonna, traballa. Sembra fatta come un cavallo. Un altro paziente che ha tentato il suicidio. Strano. Sembra qualcuno che conosco. Ma
Hi, are you alright?
ancora niente
Can we
sottotitoli.
talk for a minute?
I can't talk. Please, just leave me alone.
Oh, I mean you no harm. I'm trapped here, just like you.
Trapped? I don't know. It's just so hard to think without it. But you're a stranger. And you're not one of those lovely nurses either. They look after me so well. I trust the nurses like I trusted my mother.
I just want to talk. I need your help.
Unless it's Mother who sent you. Was it her? Please tell me it was her.
Yeah, sure. I'm a good friend of your mother.
I miss her so much. I can't remember you very well. But you should know this. If you really are a friend, you will know my mother's name. The name that haunts me. A beautiful name.
Yeah, sure I do. Now, let me ask you.
What is it?
Oh, well...
What is my mother's name?
Facile, facile. Suo nome è Mandy.
Mandy.
No, you're wrong.
Accipicchia.
Leave me alone. Please, just leave me alone.
Ho paura di aver fatto un errore ed aver cavato io i sottotitoli. Però è anche vero che non ho più pallida idea di come rimetterli. Sto provando a premere tasti a caso, prima facendolo mi è venuto fuori che mi ha rimesso i sottotitoli, quindi tanto vale spingere a caso finché non compare. No, no, niente di tutto ciò. Facciamo così. Salvo e riapro, solo per voi. A dopo. Dio mio, mi sono reso conto solo ora che ho registrato ben 23 minuti. E vi riassumo ciò che mi ha detto questa qui prima, vale a dire... Lei è disposta a prendere seriamente ciò che le dico solo se mi ricordo il nome di sua madre, che io non ricordo. Quindi entriamo qui E speriamo che sia la stanza del dottor X. E invece è un cesso. Prenderò uno di questi medication pots. Penso che siano i vasetti delle medicine. Non riesco a guardare me stessa. Lo specchio è rotto. Una larga scheggia di vetro in slang, insomma, è stesa su un lato. Prendiamola. Se me la troveranno addosso penseranno che sono una completa psicopatica, però potrebbe tornarmi utile. Rischierò. Qua acqua calda, così a caso. Oh, c'è il campanellino che puoi chiamare se hai bisogno d'aiuto. Non mi sembra il momento adatto. Ho una bella cagata. Non so cosa... Ah, penso che... Oddio. Che schifo. Sii educata. Posso pescare qualcosa nel mio piscio? Use. Ah, non ho bisogno di rifarlo. Ok, proviamo a suonare questa cosa.
Someone is coming.
Have you rang the bell? Is there an emergency?
Perché ancora non ci sono i sottotitoli? Volevo solo ricordarti che sono pronto per andare a casa.
I just wanted to remind you that I'm ready to go home.
Oh, is that so? Well, guess what? I haven't forgotten. It takes time. I could lose my job if I don't follow the correct procedures. Why do I bother? I think it's time we give you some
Mi
medication.
stai tranquilla.
Can you please tell me your name and your date of birth?
È ora di incazzarsi, sta qui è troppo rompipalle.
I'll have your name, so I can make a big fat complaint.
There is no need for that attitude. First, you are being disruptive when I'm just trying to do my paperwork. And now you are threatening me. Oh, you should know we are only following the doctor's orders here. Now, forget that silliness and let me have a quick look at your wristband. Miss Ashworth, I strongly suggest you take
Ho un
this, all
cartellino
right?
col mio nome, immagino che sia medicine.
That's a good girl. Now, drink it down. You'll feel much better. Now, go back to your room and rest. You'll be able to relax and have a great sleep.
Ho rimesso i sottotitoli, però mi sembra di essere un po' drogata. Ok, andiamo a letto come ha detto. C'è qualcosa che non va. Di nuovo quell'atmosfera, sì. La testa va messa dall'altra parte, Susan. Così ti verrà un torcicollo.
The drugs have worn off and I feel better now. But I can't let them do that to me again. I need to get out of here.
Ok, c'è bisogno di fare seriamente qualcosa ora. devo inventarmi delle combinazioni di oggetti. E, se non ricordo male, c'entra il cesso. Ecco qua, tutto ciò che devo fare è intasare sto schifo e tirare l'acqua. Magnifico. Facciamo tornare la puttana.
Someone is coming.
Have you rang the bell? Is there an emergency?
The toilet's blocked.
What? Well, that's hardly an emergency.
It is when you need to use it urgently, like I do.
I see. Fine, I'll sort it out. Just give me a minute. It's the gloves. Again! I guess I'll have to get my hands dirty since the cleaner's called in sick.
E direi che mentre lei è qui, le andiamo a inculare tutti i fogli interessanti. Ciao, tremolante. Ti chiamerò Tremoli. Ok, vediamo. Prendo questo. E questo. No, non mi serve. E andiamo dai poliziotti. A casa?
Sorry, Mom, can't let you through. We'll need to see a discharge letter from your doctor first.
Here. Are you happy now?
Yes, that seems fine. Can I just check your name band to confirm that you are indeed Anne Burton?
Oh, right. Name
Questo
band.
può essere un casino.
I think I left it in my room. I'll go and get it, shall I?
Ok, insomma, penso di aver capito come funziona. Dobbiamo rimediare all'etichetta da Anne Burton, che è questa matta qui. Ciao, bellissima. Andiamo a vedere come è messa la sturacessi.
It wasn't you who did it, was it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Someone just stuck a bunch of... Well, I guess it doesn't matter. It's sorted now. I just hope it's the last time I've put my hands in that stinking toilet.
Non sa che le ho rubato tutto. Proviamo a parlare di nuovo con Anne. Non mi ricordo bene come funziona ora.
If you really are a friend, you will know my mother's name. The name that haunts me. A beautiful name.
But I know it. Let me just think for a second.
Anne Burton?
Anne Burton.
No, that's my name. You don't know my mother. You little liar. Leave me alone. Please, just leave me alone.
Ok. No, forse ricordo. Dico forse. Dobbiamo farci drogare di nuovo, se è come penso io. Vai così.
Someone is
È ora di
coming.
divertirsi.
Have you rang the bell? Is there an emergency?
Vediamo. Volevo vedere quanto ci mettevi a rispondere.
I wanted to see how long it takes you to answer the bell.
Look, I'm a nurse. I have a lot of paperwork to do. We're doing our best here. It's not my fault that suicidal fruitcakes like you come here and scratch and piss on the bloody walls.
Hey, don't speak to me like that. I'm not suicidal, and I'm not a fruitcake. and I didn't scratch anything, let alone pissing on the walls.
Why do I bother? I think it's time we give you some
Ecco.
medication. Can you please tell me your name and your date of birth?
Mi pigli per il culo?
Are you kidding me? I'm not taking any medication. I'm not ill.
Oh, you should know we are only following the doctor's orders here. You do want to get better, don't you? Now, let me have a quick look at your name band. Miss Ashworth, I strongly suggest you take this, alright?
No, stavolta no.
Are you insane? I'm not taking any medication. I'm not ill.
Okay, we are prepared for this. Jim, can you come in, please?
You must be kidding me.
Unfortunately,
No.
I'm not. I'm going to give you an injection. You'll feel a sharp scratch. Hold it for me, would you?
Mi tiene per la cervicale? Non capisco.
Now, go back to your room and rest. You'll be able to relax and have a great sleep.
E qua abbiamo sempre questo. Non è che posso aprirlo in qualche modo? Farci qualcosa? No, eh? No, perfetto. Oh, dovrebbe essere un cuore? Cuore narcotico. È pieno di droga. Riesco a tirarla fuori? Mi sembrava si facesse così. Sì. Immagino di dover usare questo. Beh. Oh, sì, l'ho riempito. Bene, ora torniamo a letto con molta calma. Dormiamo che domani è un nuovo bel giorno. Buonanotte mondo. Addio, addio, amici, addio. Noi ci dobbiamo.
The drugs have worn off and I feel better now. But I can't let them do that to me again. I need to get out of here.
Ok ragazzi, so che è stata una puntata interessante, le emozioni sono state tante, ma per oggi può bastare. Direi che continuerò domani. Io e la mia best, Ann Barton, vi salutiamo. Al prossimo video. Ciao ragazzi.